Okay. Hey everybody, welcome back to Messy Vegan Baker. I'm Christina, and today I decided that I was going to remake one of my videos that you guys never got to see. Well, some of you tried to see it, thank you. And then apparently the visuals got uploaded super weirdly. So I'm gonna remake it today, but with a twist. Surprise! So the twist, oh wait, I guess I should say what I'm making. So yeah, if you tried to watch this video or got excited about it, yay, hopefully you'll be more excited when you can watch the whole video again. Today we're making orange taffy. Well, orange vegan taffy, but I don't know. Do I need to say vegan every time? Because like everything I make is vegan. But I feel like if I don't say vegan, then people are gonna be confused and be like, but I thought you were vegan. Like, it is vegan. I thought it was implied by now, but maybe it's not, I don't know. So we just say vegan. I decided that I was gonna remake this because I was super excited about it and a lot of people wanted to watch it right away, which was so exciting. And I haven't seen a lot of videos on this, especially for vegan taffy, so maybe I'm like trending or setting a trend or something, I don't know. Whatever. I also was just super excited to do this again because A, I'm going to be making it orange flavored, and I'm really excited and also super nervous because it's pure orange extract, but this stuff can be super potent, and when you smell it, it's just like, it's a lot of alcohol, so I'm really nervous that it's gonna be more of an alcohol flavor, but hopefully it'll kind of be absorbed and overpowered by the sugar. Because Lord knows there's a lot of sugar in here, which is why it tastes amazing. So we're gonna do that, and then I also had an issue where it was too hard last time, so I'm gonna change the temperature. So hopefully this one will work, and it will be like actual taffy, because then I can become a cool candy maker and just casually flex that I can make candies. Long enough intro because it's taffy. So let's start baking. Is that what I normally say? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, anywho, it's not like it matters. Let's get baking. Okay, so I already have a tablespoon and a half of vegan butter. I'm using Earth Balance again because honestly, I love that stuff and it just does its job like butter should. And so I know I can rely on it really well, so we're using that. And then I guess that's partially why I love taffy. There's not much that's not vegan. I already have the granulated sugar, cornstarch, and salt in here, and then I just whisked it together to try to break up the clumps of the cornstarch and to kind of, you know, mix it, give it a more homogeneous mixture. So, I actually am going to be using my nice little silicone baking mat today. I did grease it just in case because I don't think you have to, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. So if you don't just grab a normal pan, any kind of pan with a bit of a ledge works. You just need a place where you can set it down, let it cool, and then you can pull it again. Make sure you grease it really well and make sure you have some sort of candy thermometer. I have my beautiful new baby and it's what is it? Oh, my brain's not functioning today at any level. It's fine. I have a digital candy thermostat, which I got for Christmas. You can use any kind of thermostat, or you can use these kind of ones. These work just as well. I just have a hard time because it always gets all foggy and it's hard to read the line, but honestly, if you have this, you're good to go. Oh yeah, I also have food coloring. So we're just gonna add a cup of light corn syrup and a 1/4 cup of water to the mixture. Ta-da, woo! Alrighty, so I'm gonna cook this to 238, which is high altitude for me, like the firm ball, hard ball stage. So if you are not at high altitude, that's 250 degrees Fahrenheit for you. And then we're gonna make sure we stick this, still getting the hang of this, but, okay, we're doing great. So it's not touching the bottom. I'm gonna go over to the stove and cook it on high heat, stirring occasionally until it boils. Oh, I was gonna stir it before I stick this in. Okay, we'll get there, we will. It'll be great, it's fine. All right, I'm gonna do a quick stir all this stuff just to try to get it to mix better. And if you are high altitude but you're not sure how high or what your temperature should be, there is a wonderful website, which I will link down below, that helps you figure that out. It's nice and stirred. So now we're gonna go over to the stove. I'll see you guys over there. We left off at the stove. So I put the mixture over high heat. You mix it occasionally until it starts to boil, and then you reduce it to medium heat and you just let it boil until it gets to, for me, it was supposed to be 238, but I think my thermometer beeped and I kind of panicked and I didn't read it and I thought, oh, it must be at 238, but I think it was actually at 235 and I pulled it off too early. So one day, you guys, I will get this perfect. So they're on the softball stage. So they're a little on the soft side. So next time I'll make sure I bring it up to 238, right on the mark, so that it's softball hardball stage. And that way it should be a little bit more, should be easier to pull and just, you know, do what taffy is supposed to do. So also, don't forget to have some sort of pastry brush and water and keep wiping down the sides until there's no more sugar crystals. And then next time I think I'm gonna add a little bit more food coloring. I wasn't exactly sure how much to put in. So it's a light orange, which is nice, but I want it to be a little more like neon, I don't know, but that's okay. So I also did 2 teaspoons of orange extract and 1 teaspoon of vanilla to equal a whole tablespoon, because I was really nervous that if I just did orange, it would be too intense and kind of have that weird orange extract flavor. So next time I can definitely do all 3 orange and maybe add in a little extra vanilla. But the taste is amazing. So it's not necessarily orange taffy, but it definitely tastes like orange creamsicle taffy, and I am not mad at all. These are so good. So I probably will stick them in the fridge a little bit. I know you're not supposed to. I just want to see if they can harden up a little bit, especially because it is very warm here. I don't want them to melt. Besides the whole it's too soft fiasco, which, yeah, I started to pull it and I got really frustrated because I realized that it was too soft, and I was like, not again, we have to get this right. I should know how to do this. So I was getting a little frustrated. And I realized once it had cooled a little bit more, it was kind of able, I was kind of able to pull it like real taffy. So, I mean, it's not like taffy. It's, first attempt it was too hard, now it's too soft, but it's like Goldilocks. Next time, it'll be right in the middle. Perfect, just right. So I forgot to walk you guys through this part, but basically I took half of the taffy and I made sure I greased my hands because it is very sticky. And then I just kind of tried to form it into some kind of shape that didn't look weird. So once I did that, I just made sure that I took the bench scraper, or you can use a knife or anything with a sharp-ish edge that'll cut through the taffy. And then you just decide what shape and size you want, and you just slice through, but make sure that you constantly grease things and make sure it doesn't stick, because that's just kind of a nightmare. So that's just me cutting away and shaping them. So, and then I did the exact same thing with the other half of the candy. And then I decided to try to stick them in ice cold water to see if they would freeze up, but I realized that that's actually kind of stupid, so I stopped doing that really shortly. But I wrapped each of them individually into wax paper, because that is the best way to keep them so they don't stick to each other. And yeah, I ended up kind of trying to mold them into more of like a roundish shape that's kind of more like taffy, but that's it. So then you have all the beautiful taffies. Ta-da! But they still taste really good, and I mean, they're just super soft. So I already tasted one, and I'm not going to taste it again because it would take me like 5 minutes to get it out of my mouth and like not stick anymore. So they are amazing. The vanilla is super strong, so I might next time even do like half a teaspoon of vanilla and then do 2.5 teaspoons of orange, just so I have a little bit more of that orange flavor. But like I said before, it is orange creamsicle, and boy is it delicious. So I think I'm just going to add on to my first original blog post with this. and just kind of say like, hey, here's another one I made. So be sure to go check that out because my blog is really pretty and it has some fun recipes on it. Let me know in the comments down below what kind of taffy is your favorite. If you're new here, welcome, hello. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you liked what you saw, hopefully you'll hit that like and subscribe button too. And if you are not new here, hello, welcome back. I'm so excited that you guys keep watching my stuff. It makes me really excited. So thank you so much for watching, all of you. And yes, I hope you learned something and or were entertained. I will see you lovely humans next week. Bye.